Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming episode 33 of my new makeup releases. So if you guys like to talk about all the new makeup, then just keep watching. If you guys are already to my channel, welcome. My name is KARENHARRIS. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup videos here on YouTube. I post 2 to 3 times a week, so highly recommend subscribing, turning on the bell so you're notified every time I post, and without further blabbering, let's get into it. Okay, so there are so many new releases for us to chat about, and one that I have with me that was kind of a ninja drop this week is from Beaute. So I recently got added back into Beaute's PR and affiliate program, and so they sent me an email saying we're dropping something new, would you like to get it? And they said 5 palettes, and I was like, oh my goodness. So they launched the Elemental Blast collection, and I wanted to film something with this, but I would love to hear from you guys what you would like to see. Obviously it's 5 palettes, so for me to do a look with each palette, it would take me at least 3 days, because I could do a look on each eye, and then that would take care of 4 of them, and then I would have to do one look with one of the palettes, and I feel like then they'd be so old by that time. So maybe you guys can vote or something, let me know which one you want to see a look with. But this is Elemental Blast Electro, which is like a beautiful purpley palette. I haven't swatched these either, so I think that'll probably steer me in a certain direction. We have Pyro, which is like a beautiful red-orange palette. We have Cairo, which I think is like the more bluey, icy palette. And then we have Dendro, and this is like the earthy green palette. And we have Geo, which is, of course, like the browns, the neutrally palette. So these all range in price from like $22 to $28. So a little bit of a different collection. These are monochromatic palettes, and I saw different comments on my community tab. Some people were like, oh my gosh, monochromatic palettes, who asked for that? But I think that since it's something new to that particular brand, it might be fun, and I'm curious to see what the quality is. So that is that. And they also sent me their eyeshadow brushes as well as their highlighters, which I had not received in PR before, so I'm so excited to do something with all of that. So thank you so much to Beaute for sending those my way. And just so you guys know, I do have an affiliate code with Beaute. It's KHMAKEUP. That is my affiliate code with most brands. So I will put it on screen if I have an affiliate code, and I will also put it in my pinned comment where I link everything that I talk about in the video for you guys. Okay, another product that was sent to me that I'm actually wearing today are these lip stains from Clarins. I'm wearing the violet shade, and it is so pretty. I can't even feel it on my lips. Super hydrating, and I love the colors. I feel like this is such a summer kind of launch, but it's coming out in the fall, which is fine. I mean, we still need hydration on our lips in the winter months, so I'm so happy they sent these my way, and so far I'm really, really enjoying them. Unearthly Cosmetics also sent me their beautiful Halloween box, so I actually ordered this. I paid for it with my own money, and I was able to get it a little early because Amanda did send it to me, so she had a few in stock, and she sent one my way so I could create a video for you guys. And I mean, I feel like the video speaks for itself, so definitely go check that out if you're curious about this collection. There's 6 lippies, this gorgeous eyeshadow palette, as well as a blush and highlighter duo. I'm actually wearing the duo on my face today, so go check it out. I did film this look. It's just like a chatty, rambly, testing new makeup video, so that should be up sometime next week. But I just wanted to mention that I had posted a video with the collection, so if you're trying to decide if you should pick it up, I would check out my video. Okay, so I slid to the side so we could talk about all of the other releases. So first we have to talk about the Glamlite and Ghostface collection. So it is live now. I'm not sure if it's going to be sold out by the time I post my video, but in case you're interested, I do have an affiliate code as well as an affiliate link for Glamlite. So if you guys want to use it to save, you sure can. I have decided to pass on this collection for now just because I have the Chucky palette and I love it so much. And I know Glamlite posted a video where they showed the Glamlite Chucky palette versus the Ghostface palette. And I feel like if you're into these cool tone, like suit, like ashy shades, like a fireplace, like soot from a fireplace, is that how you say it? Anyway, if you're into like black shades, basically like varying shades of gray and some shimmers, like I can see you seeing the nuances there. Like with me, I can never have too many green shades. I can never have too many purpley blue shades. So that's like my favorite. But if you love blacks, this could be the kind of palette that you could have like 10 different versions of and you'd be the happiest clam. So for me, it's just too dark and grungy and too similar to the Chucky collection. So I did decide to pass on it. I would love to support the brand, but brands aren't people and I need to be smart with my money. So this is a beautiful collection. They have so many parts to this. The PR box is amazing. I actually have a friend in real life that's a huge horror fan, and I showed her this collection and she kept telling me she really wanted it. So I hope she got her hands on it, but there's a Ghostface mirror for $26, a Ghostface palette for $32, nude lip kit for $15, blood lip kit for $15, cherry lip care duo for $12, a Ghostface knifler, so like liner and knife combined for $15, horror blush for $14, Ghostface icon of a highlighter for $18, Ghostface full collection non-PR box is $138, and then the full collection with limited edition PR box is $153, and I believe the bag was like 40 something. So I think this collection is truly beautiful. I just did not need it. I am so happy with all the things I have in my collection right now. I didn't need to add anything else. So I did decide to pass on it. It is very painful. I did want some parts, like I really wanted the red blush. I thought maybe I could just buy it, but I know people got this in PR and there have been so many videos created on this collection already. So I didn't feel like I needed to throw my hat in the ring on that one, but if you guys are interested, highly recommend picking that up in case it does sell out. Next from Beauty Bay, we have a sneak peek. So they're going to be showing this palette on Monday. In their caption, it says, set your alarm this Monday to be the first to haul the new limited edition collection. We have a feeling this one will come and go like a glitch in the Matrix. I did see the inside of this palette on Makeup on my radar. I think that's her new handle. So I will post that picture on the screen for you guys. I was kind of expecting something like this, but I was also hoping to just be blown away by it because I am a fan of Beauty Bay palettes and I usually collect the fun ones. But I think just from seeing how cool tone this is, it's something that I can easily pass on. So I'm going to do that because I need another eyeshadow palette in my life. Like I need a hole in my head. And I'm trying to save for the next Creator and Friends trip, which is next year. But I feel like I'm so bad at saving, so I want to be better. And so I'm trying to just save as much as I can. Okay, so we have the full reveal of the Wet n Wild and Scooby-Doo collection. This is so cute. So there is a glow-in-the-dark Mystery Machine makeup bag, which is adorable. I have the one that Glamlite did, and that one is cute as well. But I'm sure if you missed out on that, this could be a fun one instead. We have an eye palette, glow-in-the-dark brush set, nail polish trio, eyeliners, hand mirror, glow-in-the-dark sponge, mini shimmer palette, and brush glow-in-the-dark face and eye stickers. Now, Wet n Wild does make some of my favorite affordable makeup, and I have bought a few of their IP collections in the past. And I'm probably going to stop repeating myself because it's going to be annoying. But I just am so happy with everything I have right now. I don't see myself buying any makeup. I'm on like a unofficial no buy because every time I say I'm going to no buy something, I buy stuff. So I'd rather not say I'm not buying makeup, but whenever I can say no to something, I'm going to. And so I'm going to pass on this, but it looks very well curated. The eyeshadow palette honestly looks adorable. I love the packaging and I love that you can see some of the shades through the front cover as well. We also have from Hard Candy, they dropped their Wednesday collection. I can't remember if I talked about this in my last new makeup video, but it says, introducing our limited edition Hard Candy Wednesday collection. There's some eyeshadow palettes, there's some lip liners, as well as other accessories. I do get PR from Hard Candy from time to time, so I don't know if this is coming from me. If it is, I would sure love to try them out and give you guys my opinion, but for now, I think it's beautiful. I think it makes perfect sense for this time of year, and I'm very happy for the brand because they do make some products that I genuinely enjoy. Okay, we also have from Revolution. It looks like they're doing a collaboration with It. My husband is such an It fan. He actually does really like horror movies, and I'm not like the biggest fan of horror, but I have seen my fair share of horror movies since I've been with him. So I've seen the It movies, and we actually own them. So I have to send him this collection, but they have a Aren't You Going to Say Hello black liner, Dripping Blood lip stain. We've got the Beep Beep Richie red liner, If You'll Float 2 shadow palette, Balloon Blood, and this is all available at Superdrug. I believe Superdrug is a UK retailer, like a drugstore, question mark? So makes perfect sense for the season, and I think it looks actually pretty nice. I love the packaging, of course. As far as like the color stories and stuff, I'm like, meh. Could have been anyone doing anything, but I do like the packaging. It's very cool. We have from Cali Ray, they're launching the Big Swell Hydrating Lip Plumper Gloss, a clean hydrating lip plumper that delivers 40% fuller looking lips with a subtle tingle and goes on clear. I really don't go out of my way to seek out lip plumpers. I have a few from different brands. I don't like reach for them like thinking like, oh, I need an extra plump today. Let me reach for my lip plumping lip glosses. So this is nothing that I need, but always fun to see brands expanding their product offering. Okay, from Wicked Widow Beauty, we have the Graveyard Smash palette. And this is just such a breath of fresh air. I feel like we've been seeing so many palettes with 12, 15, 21 like eyeshadow shades, which don't get me wrong, I love a good big size palette. But this is such a beautiful curated color story. There's 8 different shadows, and they actually did reach out and said they were sending this to me. So I cannot wait to try this out as soon as it comes. It is a Halloween themed palette, but I think that since it's a smaller palette, people might really be interested in it because I feel like it's a little bit digestible right now with all the bigger palettes. So if that's more your speed, highly recommend checking them out. We also have a sneak peek from Martine Cosmetics. This looks like another spooky palette, so I'm totally here for it. Can't wait to see the reveal. We also have a few restocks from Clarity Cosmetics. So they restocked their Melanin Chronicles, their Lily palette, their Python palette. All of these are available now, and I do have a discount code with them. We also have restocking the Heather Austin palette from Adept. So Heather was actually telling us that she was so excited that Adept did decide to bring her palette back, and of course, I'm so proud of her. She's one of my best friends. I literally talk to Heather every day. And so I know she's so excited. And I'm so excited for all of you that didn't get to pick this palette up the first time around. Now is your chance. They also had a small restock of Sumerian Sunset. So if you missed that one the first time around, you might be able to get your hands on it. If it is sold out, I did see the owner of Adept did say on Instagram that they will restock it in January, I think, so you can always wait. But yeah, I'm so happy for Heather that her palette is getting restocked. Okay, so the new Lethal 2-Up collection is available. They did reach out to me and said they were going to send this. I don't know if I'm actually going to get it or not, but if I do, I will definitely be talking about it on my channel because it's such a beautiful collection. So we have an eyeshadow palette, some water activated liners, some nail stickers, some face stickers. So I'm very excited to play. We have from Fenty Beauty, I did see this on the Ulta website this morning because Ulta's like, nobody's buying makeup. Let's send them a 20% off coupon. And of course, my makeup savage self took my butt to my Ulta app and I was scrolling through the new releases. So this is a matchstick color adaptive cheek and lipstick. So this is basically one of those PH products. I think the packaging is so cute. Fenty has done so many gift sets this year. It is wild. I saw they have a Gloss Bomb lip set and I'm like, oh my gosh, all the gloss girlies are gonna lose their mind. Anyway, this thing is $32. And oh my gosh, we have a sneak peek from Danessa Myrix saying Lightworks 5 is in the works. I am so excited because that means gorgeous multi-chromes and I am here for it. Okay, I did buy this morning on the Sephora app. This is from Patrick Ta Beauty. It's the Major Holiday Face Palette and I kind of want the lippy that goes with this as well. The lippy wasn't available on the Sephora app, but the palette was. And it's so pink. It's so pink. But I watched Patrick Ta use this on his Instagram and listen, I thought maybe I could be him. He did the most beautiful ombre pink blush look with his palette and he sold it to me. Oh my gosh. It's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, isn't it? How mama falls for all of this stuff. And you just have to sit there and listen to me yammer on about this stuff. But as always, we have 2 cream blushes, 2 powder blushes, and then 4 eyeshadows. And they're supposed to be like incredibly shimmery. Nothing will be as shimmery as the indie eyeshadows I have, but you know what? We'll give them a chance. We'll give them a chance. Okay, I'm so excited because the brand Glaminatrix Cosmetics is sending me this palette. They did do the full reveal of the Rich Romantic palette. We've got 4 multi-chromes, 1 duochrome, 1 sparkly shimmer, 1 metallic, and 8 buttery smooth mattes. This is launching on October 7th. So we do have a little bit of time to breathe before this palette does come out. I do have a code with them as well. It's KHMAKEUP. I'm so excited for this. Mine is in customs, I think. It's on its way to me, so as soon as I get it, I will film with it. Absolutely stunning. Those multi-chromes look amazing. Here's a brand I feel like I haven't heard from in a while. Alamar Cosmetics is launching the new Cheetos Flaming Hot collection. It's a limited edition collab made to celebrate the vibrancy and flaming hot flavor that both Cheetos and Flaming Hot and Alamar have to offer. So is this really a collab with Cheetos? Because I just thought it was a very vibrant palette. So we have an eyeshadow quad, a plumping lip blush, a lip liner, cheek stick, and a liquid eyeliner. I know there are quite a few YouTubers that ride super hard for Alamar, so I'll have to keep my eyes peeled. For a long time I wanted to try stuff from them, but I feel like they kind of settled into the background and not a lot of people talk about them anymore, so I haven't really been keeping up with them. Here's a palette I want, but I don't want to spend the money. This is the Jolie Beauty Carnival collection, and they were dropping sneak peeks of this, and I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. And it does really scream Halloween. It kind of reminds me of the Unearthly, oh, what's that palette they did that has like the greens and the oranges and the purples? I cannot remember the name. Unearthly did a 9-pan palette, but this is like a massive palette, and this is where like the eyeshadow palettes with lots and lots of shades get to me. So this looks really cute. They also have some water activated liners, liquid lipsticks, liquid eyeshadows, and a bunch of other stuff. I'm not interested in any of that. I just think the palette is beautiful. They had a palette called the Sirens palette that they launched a few months ago, and I really wanted that one as well, but I did skip on it. So yeah, now I want 2 palettes from them. And it's like over $100, so I'm trying to be good and just pass on it. Okay, so Blend Bunny did drop their Sickly Sweet collection. We did do a video with 2 looks as well as swatches and things like that, so definitely check that video out if you are interested in purchasing. ColourPop dropped a Sailor Moon Round 2 collection. I didn't really grow up with Sailor Moon, so I don't really know anything about it. And I didn't buy anything from round 1, and I'm equally disinterested in round 2 as I was in round 1. I think this palette is very light, and it just looks like it wouldn't really be my favorite color story. for my skin tone, so I am going to pass on it. We do have some really beautiful pieces. So there is a palette, highlighter, lip duos, gel liners, and a So Dewy face gloss, but it's going to be a skip for me. I also saw MAC's new holiday collection was available at Ulta, so if you guys are interested in shopping that, I will link it down below. Another thing that did launch this past week was the Pat McGrath holiday collection. I did want a few pieces from the collection, but I decided to skip because, again, same reason. See above to know the reason. Honestly, I just wasn't feeling very inspired by this holiday launch. I liked some of the stuff, but not enough to part with my money. I used to be one of those people that bought anything that Pat McGrath launched, but with her last few releases, I have to ask myself, like, am I happier with the money in my bank account or leaving my bank account to buy makeup that I think is just okay? And in this case, I definitely felt like it was just makeup that was just okay, so I did go ahead and pass on it. Okay, Makeup Revolution launched these new Revolution Pro Icon Matte Blush Wands, and these are basically like the Charlotte Tilbury wands, but their version, and I think they picked some really beautiful shades. I need a blush like I need a hole in my head. It's another thing I'm just trying not to buy, even though I did just buy the Patrick Ta blush palette. So, you know, I'm a hypocrite. It is what it is. This is why I never announced like a no buy or low buy, because I already screwed it up even before I started. Anyway, these look cute. They're $9 each. I don't know where they're available, but I think they're beautiful. And if they were easily available, I'd probably buy one to try out. This I'm excited for, and you guys will have to let me know if you're excited, if you want to see a video. From a strictly business perspective, there's really no reason for me to buy this. As a YouTuber that's thinking of like analytics and stuff like that, there's no reason for me to buy this. As a collector, as a makeup enthusiast, as a makeup savage, I want this. Like, I feel like it's iconic. I have bought almost all of Melt's holiday or Halloween collections. I have these palettes that are like some of the most coveted palettes in my collection. So I feel like for the sake of collecting, for the sake of curation, I want it, and I actually don't think it's that bad. So they are doing a collaboration with Tim Burton and Nightmare Before Christmas, which is one of my husband's favorite movies, and let me tell you, I couldn't tell you like for the life of me what happens in that movie, but I just know it's one of my husband's favorites, and I already showed him this collection. So this has a palette, we've got a really pretty mirror, we've got some lippies, some eyeliners, and a really cute makeup bag, as well as a highlighter. So I kind of want to buy everything. The full collection bundle is $175. I do feel like Melt has taken some lessons from previous bad collections. Like, let's not even get started about their Zodiac collection. Like, that was by far one of the most disappointing, uninnovative things they've ever done. And I feel like it just goes against everything that was cool and interesting about Melt. So it's really nice to see them travel back to their roots, do something a little bit different, do something a little funky. I did see in my community tab post that some of you did comment that the pans being kind of off-centered was driving you bananas, but I think it's really cute. So I think I might buy this entire collection. If not, I might buy a majority of it. I also have my eyes on some of the eyeliners that Melt launched recently, so I could see myself placing a bit of a Melt order. So I'm trying to save all my money for that. We also have this sneak peek from P. Louise. Add a little spook and sparkle to unlock your dark side. You guys had an input in the making of these palettes, and just look how they turned out. Oh my gosh, this is 2 palettes. This is available on October 1. It's basically the size of a coffee table. Like, look at this palette and tell me it's not humongous, because it looks massive. I can't even imagine how much this costs. I have to go and pop on the P. Louise website and check this out, but it's honestly just a giant rainbow palette. I don't know what's different about it from everything else P. Louise has done. So yeah, if you guys figure it out, definitely let me know, because I'd be curious to hear what the hype is about with that one. We also have the Warlock palette. I did talk about this in the last video that I posted. This is available now. It's super duper beautiful. Highly recommend checking out my video, and I do have a code with them as well. So we have from Gourmand Girls, they restocked the Spook palette. This was the first palette they did with doodles by the bunny, and it was honestly one of their best launches. I loved the color story. Really was one of my favorite palettes I tried last year, so I just want to let you know it is available now, and I do have a code with Gourmand Girls that you can use to save on the palette. Okay, I'm low-key tempted to buy one of these. So Fenty launched new shades of their Icon Velvet Liquid Lipstick. So it says, forget the fine lines and dryness of the past, get luxe and whip liquid color in head-turning hues that stay feeling plush and comfy. So we've got some brownie shades. They are $29. I did see these on the Ulta website this morning, so I might pick one up because you know I cannot resist a brown nude shade. Okay, LYS is launching a Secure Brow Gel, a clear, non-flaky brow gel that holds hairs in place for a refined yet natural look. I do love a good brow gel. I feel like I have a few that I use often, so it's going to be a skip for me, but I just wanted to let you guys know that that is available. We also have Charlotte Tilbury's Holiday Collection. I will say the packaging is 10 out of 10. This palette is $75, and it is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. We also have some lip and cheek sets. We've got Pillow Talk Dreams Come True. We've got a lip bath. We've got a lucky chest, which is like her advent calendar. We've got, you know, glow kits. We've got mini skin kits. We've got all of the things. Very pricey, very giftable. I just could not get behind spending the money on a Charlotte Tilbury 9-pan palette. I do have some of her palettes. I think they're wonderful, but I just didn't want to have to spend $75 for 9 shades. I haven't watched any reviews on these, but I have seen a lot of the luxury channels I follow have featured this palette on their channel, so highly encourage you guys to check out videos because that's always helpful when you're trying to decide what to spend your money on. Victoria Beckham is doing fragrance. These are first edition bottles that are limited. A new fragrance collection. So we've got Portofino. These are $200 a pop, by the way, which is a Secret Escape, the seductive scent of desire. That sounds yummy. Euphoric hit of Calabrian bergamot and black pepper, crisp white sheets. Yeah, that sounds like me. As soon as I read Portofino, I was like, that sounds like a fragrance I would like. We've got Sweet, which is an entrancing escapade of intoxicating glamour. So that's got like tobacco leaf, red peppercorn. So I think that's going to be like a more masculine leaning scent. And then we have San Isidro Drive, a burst of energy, a new beginning, the healing power of perfume. This one is a ocean fragrance with rich rose, absolute, and black amber, as well as vanilla. So yeah, all of those sound amazing. These are launching on the 29th, and they look gorgeous. I am going to pass because I need a $200 perfume. Like I need a hole in my head. So we're going to skip that. We have from Gucci Beauty, they have these limited edition holiday lip products. Honestly, packaging stunning. Absolutely stunning. Just some really beautiful colors. I do not need to spend $47 on a Gucci lipstick, so I'm going to be passing. They also did 2 bronzer shades. I was tempted, don't get me wrong. I do love me some Gucci Beauty, but I am going to go ahead and skip on those. We have from the brand Urban Decay, they're launching Space Cowboy Moondust eyeshadow palettes. A limited edition Moondust palette featuring metallic hues and reflective glitters. These 4 glitters are inspired by our iconic Space Cowboy shade. I saw these were available in Canada. I haven't heard anything about them coming to the US, but I feel like if you're a fan, you're going to be all over that. We also have 2 sneak peeks from Clarity. These are 2024 launches. Looks like there's a palette called the Oasis palette and one called Euphoria. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I'm sure they will have beautiful color stories. From the brand Esom, we have the Artistry Pigment Palette. I've never tried Esom's makeup. This is an all shimmer palette with some beautiful jewel tones. I feel like if you have the Blend Bunny palettes, you have those shades. So it is a easy skip for me. Okay, this is so cute. So the brand Shroud Cosmetics is launching an extension to their Peaches and Cream collection. So they're going to be restocking the Peaches and Cream palette as well as both of the Batty Bean palettes. And they're adding to their Peaches and Cream line. So they're going to have some blushes as well as some highlighters and then 8 nail polishes. So this is so cute. It's going to launch today, I believe. If I get this video up the day that I intend to, you're going to be able to pick those up today. Okay, so I think this is a new brand. So there is a high-end brand called Paco Rabanne, and it looks like they launched their own makeup line. So this is called Rabanne, and apparently it's available at Ulta Beauty. I'm going to need to research that, but it looks like they have mascara, a primer mascara, top coat mascara, liquid highlighters, mini eyeshadow palettes, eyeshadow palette quads, liquid eyeshadow, metallic liquid eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I'm getting tired just reading it. The price point is pretty manageable. It's not like ridiculously high, but honestly, I did not notice this on the Ulta new makeup or like new arrivals page. So I'm going to have to do some research. We also have the first look at some new things from Hermes. So they are launching some eyeshadow quads. We've got 6 new shadow quads and a mascara in 6 shades. And I can't even imagine how much these are going to cost, knowing Hermes. Probably an arm and a leg and your firstborn child, but I thought I would mention them in case you guys are bougie like that. We have from Glaminatrix Cosmetics, they're launching Glimmering Creatures Volume 2. This is a bundle, slightly less neutral sparkly metallics. And we've got Toucan, Robin, Scarlet, Swallow, Parrot, and Canary. Oh my gosh, the swatches are stunning. Super, super sparkly, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful eyeshadows. Okay, let's talk really quick about the Morphe Holiday Collection. So this is the Artistry Unwrapped. This holiday season, we're revealing all secrets behind our Morphe magic with the limited edition holiday collection. So there is a 35 TE, Tease the Season Artistry palette for $28. Seize the Presents 9-pan palette for $14. Share the Secret 9-pan palette for $14. Lavish 6-piece face and eyebrush set for $20. Truth Lip Duo, Tell Lip Duo, and those are $12. And the Continuous Setting Spray Mist. It is a beautiful gold bottle if you guys care. Honestly, I feel like these are perfect because if you're looking to buy like your teenager or your tween some makeup, this is probably the direction you're going to go in. I have 2 very young daughters, so if they ever come up to me and they're like, Mom, you know, buy us some makeup, we want some eyeshadow, I'd probably start them off with like ColourPop or Morphe, because what are tween and teenage girls gonna need like Charlotte Tilbury for? Even though that's what I hear people are asking for these days. It is a wild in these streets, y'all. So I just wanted to mention that this is available at Ulta. It's nothing new. I mean, it's very much like neutrals, and then there's like a toss of purple. I think they're perfect holiday palettes. So yeah, not something I'm buying, but it's available if you know who to get it for. Okay, so I have a different lip color on because it's about 5 hours since I started filming this video. My girls woke up from their nap and there was no way I was gonna be able to film, so I decided to shelve the video, but they're both in bed now and Dad is out, so I figured let me try and finish this. This is gonna be like the longest new makeup releases episode I've filmed in a while, but it's because there's lots of new releases. Okay, so let's go back on Makeup on Your Radar. They've updated some new things. So I did see this on Tara Moon's Instagram page. They're launching some singles. So these are like very shimmery, beautiful singles. They have swatches on their Instagram page, so you can check them out there. I'm not a big single eyeshadow gal, so I'm going to pass on those. We also have the KVD Holiday Drop. So there is a Surreal Bloom Holiday Collection 2023 with a eyeshadow palette. We've got some eyeliners and some new liquid lipsticks, as well as a full-size liquid lipstick and lip liner duo. So a bunch of different little gift sets and all that. I feel like this is kind of going back to KVD's roots. I remember back in the day when they first launched, they did do some smaller curated palettes. I had one with the most beautiful butterfly on it, and it was like a pastel-y palette, and I used it all the time. So this one reminds me so much of their old school vibes. And honestly, it's not my favorite color story, but I think this is so nice to break up all the big palettes we've seen over the last few weeks. Granted, I focus more on indie, but it's still nice to see some smaller, more curated color stories. Okay, I did see a sneak peek from Artitude. It says, spooky season is incoming, and in the caption it also says our spooky boxes are launching soon. So that sounds interesting. I don't know if they're doing like a mystery box or what, but I have my eyes on them. They did actually reach out to me, and I do have an affiliate code with them. So it's just KHMAKEUP if you want to pick anything up from the Artitude website. We do have some beauty news slash like speculation. I don't know if this is confirmed, but it looks like maybe Fenty Beauty is gonna do something with Target, maybe add like vending machines, and apparently there was this image of a Fenty vending machine in like a Target store with a Target basket. So people are speculating that it is gonna be something like that. So that's pretty cool. Okay, we have from Lawless, this is the Little Lady Daisy collection. It includes the Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Gloss in Little Lady Daisy, Fresh, and Baby Love, and then the Forget the Filler Defining Lip Liner in Little Lady Daisy, and a Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smoothing Satin Cream Lipstick for $28 in Little Lady Daisy, and a Lip Plumper Bundle for $63. The whole collection is $102. This is so cute. It's perfectly curated. I do get a few things from Lawless every once in a while. They sent me over like a cream, I think, like a priming moisturizer, which I need to use. I put it in my haul pile so I don't forget to talk about it in my monthly haul. But as soon as I film that, I'm going to check that out. Okay, there are so many holiday sets and advent calendars that I could do a whole nother like 3-hour video just talking about those. So I try not to cover those unless it's something like I'm super interested in, but there are tons and tons of gift sets. So holiday season is definitely upon us. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always love chatting about new makeup releases. It's always fun to talk through like what I'm interested in with you guys. So if you have any requests of things you would like to see on my channel, definitely let me know down in the comments. I still have a few things that I'm expecting in the mail that I plan on filming videos with, and if you are wondering about this look, like I mentioned, it should be coming up next week on my channel, so definitely make sure to check back. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye guys!